Good morning. I'm on my balcony. It's 6:30. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I just thought I want to bring you guys outside today. Give you a little pep talk. It's Monday, and a lot of times people negative outlook on Monday. But here's the thing. How we speak really is a reflection of what's going on inside here. So, this Monday, I'm challenging you and me to have an attitude of gratitude. Two things. When my feet hit the floor for the very first time of the day, I say thank you as each one hits. Thank you for this day. Thank you for all of this, creating even just coming out to a patio in the morning when it's dead quiet here in California. Get a different perspective on things. And when you leave the door, you have to say something you're grateful for. Before that door closes on your way out, you have to say something you're grateful for. I'm grateful for you guys today. Today's gonna be a good day. You know what else I'm also thankful for? The fact that I get to go to Gold's Gym early in the morning, whenever I want, and train with some of the best people in the world around you. So, we're off to Gold's Gym right now. It's Monday, so you know how we do. It's a chest day. Soldier up time. Well, good morning to you too, sexy. I know one thing. You will never, ever see Gold's Gym parking lot this empty on a Monday morning at 7 a.m. Usually you're fighting for parking spots. Happy Labor Day too. I forgot to tell you guys that earlier today. Hope you're having a good one. Guess what? Chanman and I are working our butts off still. Every day I'm hustling. Hey, my plant's still alive. Pretty happy about that. Just so you guys know, just because I know you guys labor hard for your money, I used that on Twitter just a second ago. These hats, Soldier Nation hats, 20% off if you use the Labor20 code. Labor20 gives you 20% off at SoldierNation.com. Just on the hats. Even though I'm doing this for Labor Day, it'll still be available tomorrow.
In the meantime, if you haven't watched yesterday's trailer,
What?
here's the title.
Yeah, see, I see what you did there. You said yesterday's trainer, but it's today.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here are the hats we got going on right now. This bad boy is out of stock. Sorry, this is the one I'm wearing right now. These are all the different Soldier Nation hats. This one's super dark. It's a navy there. The camo, that one's clean. So go on there, pick out a hat, save 20% just because I know how hard a worker you are. All right, busy day today. We're off to go get this cut. I need some help here, so we're gonna go see my boy Aaron. A lot of people always ask, how do you get your hair cut? I know Aaron wants to do a video on how I do it, or wants to do a video on how we cut it. So Chanman and I are heading to Beverly Hills. Shh. We're on our way to go film a haircut piece with Aaron, but I needed to eat lunch. I need to eat. And this is right next to my house. Can't ever go wrong with Chick-fil-A. I feel like I should be low-key a sponsored Chick-fil-A. Not even low-key. I feel like I should be a sponsored Chick-fil-A athlete. Did they do that? All right, this is what's going down here at Chick-fil-A. Total on this, between these two, this is the grilled Cool Wrap, and this is the grilled nuggets. We got 34 grams of carbs, 16 grams fat, and 59 grams protein. And yes, my phone is cracked, but I'm trying to hold out for that new iPhone. This is the only sauce I do. Because Chandler, you see that? That add like 7 grams of fat. How many?
Well, I only use half a packet.
So how many is that?
It's like 5 grams of fat, actually.
Guess what? This is 0 grams of fat. Save your macros. West Hollywood?
West Hollywood, we're in the house.
West Hollywood was good. Getting my hair cut by my man.
Welcome to
Aaron.
the home.
Look at this. I'll say this. For a straight guy, you know how to decorate.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing I don't do that's unaesthetical.
Look at this guy.
Anyway.
Look at this guy's stuff. He's got like... That's some cool shit right there. He's got a plant. I'll tell you what, if you're a guy out there, you need to have a green plant in your life. A girl comes over to your spot, she needs to know, look at all this green stuff. You take care of all this? Dude, I'm serious. Like, Aaron is the dude in another life. I want to be Aaron. He's got style. He's got good beard. He's skinny. Like, I'm Man Crush Monday. It's Monday. Man Crush Monday. Aaron's in the house. So what are we doing today with this hair?
Right, man. Well, the crazy thing is, dude, so on social media, right, following this madman Steve, I'm like, dude, I'm liking your hair right now. It's like, why are we gonna be cutting your hair? But we gotta think big picture where we're going, and I think we're just out of the woods with this.
It's just now getting long enough,
yeah,
right?
it's just finally, man.
So what we're doing is we're going for a lot of length on top, and then we're gonna get a nice fade on the side, but not too much off here, right?
We're gonna keep all this. Remember that picture you had sent?
Yeah. So that picture was from, what was it, Point Break, the new one, and it's Bodie.
So this all right here is
and the back's gonna be long too, huh?
Back, so we're gonna kind of start keeping a little bit more of this through here. Actually, my boy Miles, we kept him kind of long in the back before, and that was like, we brought in a whole new steez. Everyone was saying something about it.
I like it. That's what we're gonna do here. We can't be doing what everyone else is doing. We're gonna stay ahead of the curve. So it's just hair. We're gonna have fun with it. Chandler, I'm tossing this over to you, man. You gonna film for me? Yep. All right, man.
I'm here with my boy Steve Cook. Everyone's always asking, yo, how's Steve's hair so tight? Yo, how do you do Steve's hair? Like, what do you call that haircut? It's like, I don't know what to call it, man. It's just style. So today I'm gonna break it down, how to do everything, how to basically accomplish 1% of Steve Cook. All right.
The hair. It starts with the hair, though. You gotta have strong hair. You just can't go to anyone. You can't go to any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the steel. I like it. This haircut we're talking about right now, it's a little bit edgier, it's a little bit wild, it's a little bit like, you know, jumping on a wave. I want to be going to Bali, and when I'm surfing, I want to have that nice hair flow in November with this, you know, like I said, it's a little bit wild on top and through the back, and then it gets nice and tapered around the ear just to keep things nice and tight, but it's a wild man haircut.
I mean, Steve, like, dude, I take care of you because you take care of me, man. Like, I've had a ton of dudes come in there like, yo, man, like, I saw I met you through Steve, and, you know, like, I really like that haircut, yada, yada. Or people online, like, yo, like, how do I get that? What do I tell the barber? I'm just like, just show him a picture, man. Like, I don't really even know. Like, there's.
I also think though it's crucial to find a barber that understands. Like, and this is why I think going back to like the whole masculinity thing. Like, as a guy, I want to have. And we talk about this all the time. You know, you got to look at the type of face shape you have, and then you want to create lines. And you always talk about that, creating lines to make the jawline stand out. And again, the haircut is just, you know, it's just hair. You got to have fun with it. But hair is like clothes. The way you wear things, it accentuates different body parts. It accentuates, you know, the jawline and everything like that. So for me, I gotta keep things tight on the side and longer up top because I got a really wide head. It's the truth. I got a wide head, so to elongate it, I gotta do it up a little bit, and then I gotta keep the sides tight.
For everyone out there, like, if you wanted to do this haircut but without having hair in the back, because we're kind of going out on a bit of an edgy.
It's gonna be a little bit of a mohawk in the back.
Slightly, yeah, exactly. But Steve's got his, you know, traveling, his appearances. He's gotta
keep it
right for where you're going.
Right. It's gotta be able to. This hairstyle, you gotta be able to rock it with a suit or swim trunks,
swimsuit,
or gym swag.
Gym swag.
Got the haircut. Since we're over in this neighborhood, we thought we'd check out Flight Club. We're going and check out what they got here for shoes. I don't need any more shoes, but if I see something, I'm gonna cop them. Jordans on Jordans. So neither one of us bought anything from Flight Club because let's be honest, I ain't trying to spend $700 on some shoes. I'll wait until they're out the original time. Like, I mean, Yeezys and things like that, like whatever, I'm not worried about that. But I'll wait till like Nike Flyknits come out the original time, scoop them up. I'm not trying to pay like double the price. So, got that workout in with Charles Glass this morning. Usually been hitting things, doing big stuff. I go and do like chest of Charles, and I finish off my shoulders and triceps to complete my big workout, and then do cardio. Usually do it at the big resort thing in my complex. Labor Day, since it's closed, Chan Man usually goes to LA Fitness down the street. It's closed, so we're resorting to like, there's another gym in this resort area. It's like supposed to be 24 hours. I've never worked out there. We're gonna go see if we can't get a little. I got shoulders and triceps. I get some shoulders and triceps in. Shoulders and triceps. I gotta work on those triceps.
Then we're getting pizza.
We're not getting pizza because everybody be celebrating Labor Day with food. And guess what? I'm drinking protein shakes. We're talking about protein shakes. I don't know why I just freaked out there. What are you smiling at? People are gonna be like, Chandler, what does Chandler even do now? Steve's vlogging.
More because people are like, oh,
Chandler, are you depressed?
So sad. What, the double
Low
frame?
key, not even low key. This light is awful, but at least we have a super, actually it's a decent gym. This is the second read. This gym's like 1/10 or maybe even 1/20th the size of the other gym, but we're gonna get a workout in. I get hit right now on that, and then I'm gonna do some shoulders, and then I'm gonna do some triceps. Get at me. I can't feel my arms. So we decided we're gonna throw everything out the window for conditioning tonight and just do Fran. So we have 95 on the bar and the pull-up. My goal was under 330. Chandler, what did I do it in?
240 something?
243. I honestly can't raise my arms right now. Oh. No joke. My kipping pull-ups were a little bit better. That was my best time in Fran ever. Blown up. Hey, hit Fran. We still gotta hit that lateral head or that side head of the deltoid, so just some seated lateral raise for the win. Then we're gonna do some sprints. We got 10 rounds on the treadmill tonight. And then we're gonna find something naughty to eat. I really don't wanna do that HIIT cardio now. After that Fran, and even a little bit of warm up we did for Fran. We did 10 minutes on the treadmill, but I'm going to cut it back from 15 rounds to 10 rounds. 20 seconds all out, 40 seconds rest, 10 rounds. And that is a Labor Day spent doing laborious workouts. Chan Man's just dying. You ready to go get some pizza? Walking home from the little workout area. This is the second pool. The other pool is cool. I like the kind of the feel of this one, even though I don't come here very often unless I'm actually going to swim laps. Every time I walk past though, I have this urge to jump in and like Michael Phelps it, train for a triathlon, and then I remember I sink like a rock. But that's not gonna stop me from maybe trying to do one in like December or January. Just pick someplace boring, just because through the holidays it's so hard to stay on top of a goal. So like maybe it might be fun to do something new. December, January, go to the Maldives, do a triathlon, we'll see. All right, winding down the day. Starting to vlog more. Starting to do Monday through Friday vlogs, that's the goal here. So Monday obviously is gonna be a trainer, and then we're gonna hit you with these. Just kind of get back to, try to get just back to life about what I'm doing. A lot of stuff in LA going on here. Came out here to try to hustle and grind, do the, the agent thing. I find more and more I'm figuring things out on the daily, what's important to me, thinking about doing things like opening up a gym somewhere. I'm in a position now that I'm able to do that. I've got a lot of great people surrounding me, like the big program and everything else like that, and just learning really what's important in life. And last night I had something that I made some notes about some things I wanted to share with you guys. I gotta find a good place for this camera here. It's easy to get caught up in this world. It's easy to get caught up in what you drive, making sure you got the best, the best shoes, the Yeezys, and I'm guilty of it just as much as the next person. But I think we all got to take a step back. And, you know, over the last couple months, I think I've been able to kind of, you know, evaluate what it is in my life that I want to do. And, you know, people ask me all the time if I'm going to compete. And competing to me is not, I don't have passion in it anymore, because it consumes your life. It makes you do things that you might not otherwise want to do. It makes you, because you're competing and other guys are doing this and doing that. And, you know, it put me in a dark place because it just wasn't real. It was all just this kind of, I don't know. It just, you know, to get on stage and to promote something that I didn't fully believe in. So getting back to training like an athlete, getting back to working with people that are scientific in their training and in building programs, master's degrees. I really feel like on that side of things, on that side of the training, the big stuff, it's all real. It's all legit. You're getting stronger, you're getting better, and that's kind of stuff I like to deal with good people too. And I feel like I just have some great people in my life right now. And you know, I think sometimes in LA here I'll get a little negative. And last night, you know, I went to church and heard this amazing sermon on negativity and how, you know, it really, you know, speaking negative words is a reflection on what's inside, what's in your heart. And how do you go about surrounding yourself with positive people? Because negative people find negative people, and positive people find positive people. And if you want to be a positive person, you got to think positive thoughts. You got to speak positivity into your life. And I really believe that. And for me, I want to get back to doing that. So these vlogs are a great way. You know, got so many different things going on. Got trips, got, you know, Olympia coming up. So Gymshark, we're heading to San Francisco. You guys are going to see this hopefully on Tuesday. I'm heading to San Francisco on Thursday. Meetup, I think, is Friday or Saturday, coming back to LA and doing a meetup here. And then I'm going to be off to Vegas the week after that for the Olympia. And then Spain for the Arnold. And then back to LA, maybe to Idaho for a bit to see some family. I haven't been back to Idaho since Christmas time. And then going to do Malaysia at the beginning of November. All the while trying to grow clothing, do more vlogs, put out more content, you know, really just have fun with it. Maybe hire on a couple graphic designers, hire on a couple more editors, and just get this ball rolling and make it, again, it's not about me, it's about bringing as much to the world in terms of good content surrounded by gym stuff, but also like that deeper message about, you know, what real happiness is about and like serving other people. And I think that that's really what my calling, I think, is if that makes sense. So, you know, I'll always be having fun and being goofy and, you know, flexing and things like that. Like, that's me, but there's also got to be the tidbits of real life talk. And yeah, I got a good team around me, so stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff for you.